All right, so what we're going to do with this design and with this technique is we're going to import a DST file, take out some lettering or some numbers, and then replace them with different numbers. So we're going to go ahead and go to the drop down next to import, and I'm going to select import to. Now once I do select import to, every time I select the import icon, it will do import to. I have navigated already to the special folder that I have the design in. So I'll choose that design and then press open. And here I do have the design. I can see it on screen. And if we want to change the numbering here or, change the lettering up here, it's all using the same technique. So what I'm going to do is zoom in on the design. And actually on the left hand side we can see the parts of the design in the stitch sequence viewer. If you don't have the stitch sequence viewer on right now, you can go up to view and then stitch sequence and make sure that that is check marked. So if I deselect it, it's not showing. If I select it, it is showing. And if I scroll through here, I can see the 2411 is at the bottom. And that is the last thing that it's going to sew. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to replace it. So to take it out, I can either left click on the frame that it represents, or I'm going to right click off to the side to deselect. I can right click on the numbers. And when I right click on the numbers, or if I left click inside that frame, it does select it with blue and white flashing lines. Now they are all grouped together, so it is selecting all of them at once. And I'm just going to use Control on my keyboard, hold down the Control key, and then hit Delete, the Delete key. It will ask me if I really want to do this because the areas are locked. You can see that they're locked right here, and I say yes, I do. So after I hit yes, now the letters are gone. And if I view this in the 3D view, I can see that the letters are gone. Now I do have this like connection stitch right here. I can also get rid of that. That's left clicking inside 37, and that's, from the police, and I'm just going to hold down Control and then delete. And I say yes, I do want to delete that. So to replace it with new numbers, I'll go to the insert text, and in insert text I'll go ahead and type in 4238, for example. I'll go ahead and highlight it. These letters were, they weren't very big, maybe about 6 millimeters tall. So after I typed it in, I highlighted it and make sure to change my size. Now we can change the size later on, it doesn't matter. And I'll go ahead and press OK. Once I press OK, it does bring it in. It's a little bit hard to see, so I'll turn off the 3D view. I can also generate the stitches, but I can left click, hold, and drag inside the box and move them around. I can, size them up and move them as necessary into the spot and regenerate my stitches. So another thing that you could do is if you do want to make sure that it's on top of, it's the right size and whatnot, is that we'll go ahead and undo everything. I can use that drop down arrow next to the undo button. And now what I can do is leave the lettering in for now, or the numbers in, go to my insert text. I have the last thing that I put in there. I'll go ahead and press OK. I'll bring it right over on top of my other numbers, generate my stitches, and then size it accordingly. So I'm kind of using the other stitches as a template. I'll go ahead and generate, and then after that what I'm going to do is go ahead and left click on 37. Remember that was that connection stitch. Hold my Control key, left click inside 38, and that's 37 and 38 as far as the stitch sequence go, and then Control delete. I hit yes, I do want to delete them. And now if I look at my 3D, now I have those new numbers in there. If you do want to take out that color change, underneath police, I can left click on the rainbow there and that will take out the color change. If I want to put in a trim, I can left click on the little scissors underneath police so that it will trim after police. And if I want to make sure that there's a trim between police officer and Stockton and police, I can left click here on that trim and left click there on that trim, even between the circle. So you can input trims if you'd like, wherever you want. But that is kind of the quick way to go ahead and delete areas and then replace them. So again, it is a control delete in order to delete an area. And if it does give you a warning about that the area is locked, you'll hit yes to confirm it. So if you do have any questions, please let us know. You can also call us at 877-724-6400. Thank you.